One of the best things that you can do for yourself, if you spend a lot of time working on a computer or working at a desk, is to get yourself a standing desk. And I've built standing workstations in the past and improvised with things like books as well as milk crates, but I finally decided to go ahead and get myself the Sunon electric lift standing desk, which is an adjustable sit-stand desk. I've found that this makes a huge difference in my energy levels throughout the day as I go about doing different types of work, and being able to adjust from sitting to standing just helps to keep you moving around and also allows you to focus or position yourself better depending on the types of work that you're doing. In Canada, this desk costs around $380 on Amazon, which is one of the more affordable sit-stand electric desks. And it's also big enough to hold 2 screens, or in my situation, a bigger monitor, as well as my laptop, which it's the perfect size for. So the surface on this desk is around 4 feet in length by 2 feet wide, which I think is a little bit small for my preference, but it's also because I wanted to try to fit this desk into a closet, sort of as like a portable mobile workstation. But just because of the size of the stand and the base on it, I wasn't able to get that to work perfectly. Although now I've got a really great setup at the front desk here, where I've got this adjustable desk as well as the main desk. And another big factor that led me towards making sure that this desk would be right for my needs is that I'm 6'5", and the maximum height of this desk goes up to 47 inches, which is actually the perfect working height when I'm standing here. And so I'm glad that it's able to extend so far that I can actually make use of it really well. With motors in both supports of the base of this desk, it allows it to go really quickly from sitting to standing. And I find that it's really quiet and doesn't disturb me or anybody else when it is going through its adjustment in height. Another great part of the electric system is that it does have a safety feature that detects any type of movement or disruption when it's trying to adjust, and it'll automatically stop and reverse direction so that it doesn't either damage the desk or injure anybody that might be in the way. And I know there are different colors and options that you can go with for the desktop surface. It's nothing too fancy, it's just particle board, but at least you can find a color that maybe matches everything else in your workstation or just suits your preference in design. And I've found that it's held up really well since I got it, and there's been no issues as far as chipping or damage to the surface of the desk itself. So the controls for the desk have a digital display which allows you to preset up to 3 different heights for programming it and quickly adjusting. I just have 2 of them set for myself, with my standing height pretty much at the max of the desk height, and also what I've got set to level with the other desk that's here at the front here, so that I'm able to kind of match it into an L shape when I do want to sit. And there is a USB port on this control panel for the desk, but I found that the power pass through on it is really low, and so I don't really ever use it. It can't even continuously charge my Apple Watch, I find. One of my biggest concerns when getting an electric desk was whether it would malfunction or there'd be any issues. But fortunately, anytime I've run into issues with whether the power went out or there's been some sort of reset on the programming of this desk, is that it's super easy to reprogram it. You can very quickly find on YouTube or do a Google search for how to reprogram these desks, and it will quickly come up with the perfect fix and solution to get it functioning again normally. And also, as far as sturdiness goes, I think the desk is really good. It's a solid surface, the base on it is really well balanced, and it doesn't cause any issues. I do find that when it's going from either sit to stand or adjusting in height, as the motors stop, there's a slight wobble to the desk, but nothing that lasts. The only thing that I've noticed, which is probably more an issue with the monitor base that I've got, is that my desktop monitor does wobble a fair bit, but I don't think it's anything to do with the desk. I've also noticed that in the past when I've had this desk in other locations, it's been just as sturdy and stable. So that's all I really have to say about this Sunon electric lift standing desk. I hope that you found this video helpful. I know that when I am shopping around for items like this, I often turn to YouTube, and since some people were asking about this desk and what I suggest for standing desks, I definitely recommend this one, even though it's not one of the top of the line electric standing desks or adjustable desks. I do find that it works really great for my situation, and if you've got a smaller setup or you don't have a lot of space for a larger electric desk, this one really works great in any size space. So if you've got any other questions about this desk in particular, or how to set up your workstation for more flow and focus, be sure to leave a comment below. And until the next video, find your flow.